Top of the evening, guys. This is the I Am Urban Malachi-RESEAN show, and it is a great day to be here, guys. This show is brought to none other than Eva Mirror Express Homes. This way, there we go. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am having the best day of my life today. Today, we're going to be talking about overcoming these obstacles, but first and foremost, I want to do some housekeeping with you guys. As you guys are coming in, please like, comment, subscribe, and ask questions. If you guys have any questions, please drop them below. I thank you guys because we are on day number 43, episode number 43, day number 38. Over the next 90 days, I don't have a lot of time within this next 60 minutes. I want to show you guys something that's freaking fantastic. So I got to retain you guys because I know you guys' attention span is very short. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to solve property owner challenges. We're dealing with boxes with tops on them with individuals inside of them that are facing some sort of challenge. We're talking about creative financing and a means that is being able to provide you with an accessibility to be commissioned for a real estate property. You're solving a burden for one person in exchange for the ownership or control of their property. The reason why I don't have a lot of time in this video is because I want to keep it short, sweet, to the point. I don't know about the short part or the sweet part, but I know it's going to be pretty good, and I know it's going to be detailed, and it's going to be extensive knowledge for you guys. So, without further more into that, what I'm going to talk about today is the great opportunities as being an American, being in the lands of living, to be able to provide you guys with the knowledge that you guys are necessarily needed to have a success in the American dream. It's a dream if you sleep. The fun obstacle that I am overcoming in this videos or in just a series over the next 90 days, I've committed to being in a position that many are, such as yourselves, as a low barrier to entry. That is to be able to solve a property owner's challenge via one of the means of challenges that they may be facing. Some of those challenges look like an overbarging water bill. And it looks like a dilapidated property. It looks like a probate, where someone has deceased in a property and they are seeking to, or the magisterial needs to make a decision because there was no will. They need to appoint because they need to appoint an executor of the estate because there was no original will that was presented by the deceased, the descendant. Deceased, that's correct. What they then do is once the executor of the estate is appointed, the executor has a duty to delegate the mitigations of the risk of the financial assets of the deceased to the heirs of the property, the rightful owners of the assets of the property. This just assures that there is no abandoned property. That's one of the good points in the systems. Now, another point that I'd like to discuss is pre-foreclosures. It keeps it from being a public nuance. The properties are facing some sort of lienship against the property, where whether it be a default in the mortgage or there was some stipulation inside of the mortgage that had resorted to the misinterpretations of two parties or the misconstrues of two parties or whatever have you, that whatever went on inside of the agreement, no one knows until there's a review, which is the reason why a court judge becomes the referee per se, to better understand of what's going on. And at that point in time, in a non-judiciary state, you're not probably going to see a judge unless it's contested, unless the mortgage is contested or the sale is contested, one of the two, either or. And or in a judiciary state, you will probably see a magisterial judge. Each state is different, so I would defer to your state's attorney, just simply because I do not know all 50 states' laws and litigations bodies of law. What I am at liberty of stating is that you guys who are seeking to make some extra income, if you guys are not into law, you guys don't need to know major laws. Is the reason why we have the those professions, that profession exists for that matter. Now, if you guys are 9-to-5ers, or you guys are having a stock load of cash sitting aside at a 401k or some kind of investment vehicle, and you would like to ample the funds that and, and okay, family, there we go. Okay, so and or if you guys are just seeking some extra surplus income, if you're like me, surplus income is always and certainly fantastic by me. Okay. All right, so we are live. My apologies about the interruptions. So I'm just gonna get straight into it this evening, guys. I have here in front of us a list of probates, as you can see, and on this here screen. Of course, I'm gonna get these uploaded so that you guys can see them for yourselves, and you'll be able to also go out and get these lists as well. But these are probate lists. We talked quite a bit about probate lists. And we discussed that of course, there's a fiduciary responsibility of the executive of the estate to assure that all of the assets are mitigated, and the risks are, are rather not, for lack of better words, the risks are mitigated for the heirs of the property, so that they can earn these properties free and clear of any liens and encumbrances. And here, you guys are able to utilize these lists, as you can see here. Here's another one. You guys can get these down at your local courthouse. And of course, they are public use, public access. You guys probably have to pay some kind of nominal fee to gather them for the copies in print, because they make them public notice that there's going to be a probate process, a proceeding that is occurring, and that the heirs to the property need to come forth and gain their rights to the property. So what I am seeking to do here is utilize this list in the means that these property owners are in the means that they are seeking to gain some assistance or advocacy on their property as the administrator. And if there's a means that we could be of solvents to their challenge and provide them with the amount that is owed against the property, and or possibly position them in the means that they can actually earn some income off of the property. And of course, I do have several sheets of these because it's just that many leads, guys. Like they give them to you by the bulk load. I go for the last 2 weeks when I go in there and I gather the list because the lists are just that plentiful. However, it doesn't matter how far back you go. What truly matters is the earlier the dates they are, simply because as you are coming across these lists, you want the ones that are freshly coming out within that week or so. And another list that we're going to be talking about this evening, not only just these, because these go galore. We're also going to be talking about these lists as well. This is from the city. This is actually out of state from where I am. This is actually in Baltimore. And of course these lists this list here is the tax delinquency list here, and I'll show you guys. So this is for this year's taxes that are due against the property. It is public notice, so you guys can see it here, and you'll be able to call up this list. It has the WSBL number on it. It has the total liens on it, the property location, where to assist to the individual party who can assure that they can make a decision on the property, and also being able to be placed in a position that they are in and taking on the safety patrol role as a deed holder, and you can then own that property. Sometimes they actually are the owners, titling owners of the property. And then of course I have more deed lists or probates here. So I don't show this to just like, this isn't like one of those kind of this is like a case study for you guys. Here we go. That it's possible, like these lists are real. Being able to go out and get these lists. This is like this is from the 2023 tax years. This was last year's lists. So I mean, there's lengths of leads on there, guys, for you guys to gain access to right owners. Now, another list that we don't talk about much, and of course, I make good friends down there at the. They give me their number, so they're gonna stick that to the side. You guys can't have that. Shh, shh, shh. Make good friends down there because you can also get these as well at the commissioner's office. It's their assignments list when there's a property that is going on assignment and somebody needs to give up the goods to the property. Your bail bondmen sometimes have these property lists as well because they're going to be liening the property. And I like to go to bail bonds for two reasons. One, I like to go to them for either getting a list of properties that they may have, or two, the properties in which they are seeking to sell of their own that, someone had to give up the property for collateral. They got, banged in position and they had to give up the goods. They had to give up their property so that they can get out of there quick. So they lien their property to bond out whatever circumstances they're facing. Another list that I want to talk about, because I got some goods for you guys this evening. So I tell you guys, make good friends, guys, make good friends. I can't show you guys these numbers. These numbers stay close, near and dear, because can't keep them out of my way. Can't show those. Those are privatized numbers. But I can show you guys this surplus list, surplus properties total list. Yes, the date is that updated thing. But as you can see here, it gives you a list of the account number and the property's ID, and of course, brunch was good that day. But you guys can see the listed. The amounts. So you literally could buy the property for 10% of the valuation or 10% of the depository. on the list price of the property. So you're buying the property. It's surplus property. It's the county's property. They can't do nothing with it. They can't collect any dollars off of it, so they just sell it for what the liens are on it, so that they can take off their balance sheet. Hey guys, we're helping them out, right? Best advocacy that we can do as means to solving property owners' challenges and also solving the county's challenge as well, trying to off their nuances. So I'm going to get into calling the leads. I would prefer to let these stay with my team because my team gets these. So as these leads come in, they're processed by our leads manager. What they're going to do is they're going to ring them in. They're going to wash them out, rinse them out real good, give them a nice little flop. And once they scrubbed the lists and the leads, then what they're going to do is they're going to place it all in an Excel sheet, and then they're going to stack the leads list. And then, of course, if there's multiple stackings of the challenges that the property owners face, because some of these are from the same county, some of these are not. But however, if they are in the same county and they're facing the same challenges, or pardon me, if they're facing a challenge in which they are seeking to solve, for instance, if they're on the probate list and they're on a tax liens list, I mean, hey, that's double whammy there. That's a 2-for-1 there. If they are facing like a high water bill, like if you guys go out, like I tell you to go get the water liens list, it's a great idea to go do, because if they have a high water bill, that's more than likely they probably have a tax lien against them as well. It's just not always so, but it's more than likely commonly to occur. More than that you think about it, especially for my newbies. So I want to go ahead and jump into the lead list of my personal favorites. I'm going to be coming off the phone this evening. Still working some kinks out for us to be able to do the whole live streaming thing. So that'll work. That'll start having remedy in due time. For now, you guys enjoy seeing my handsome face either way. So I'm going to work through you guys more projects so that you guys can see how this thing goes. So without further more, I'm just going to head and jump into a city state I would like to be in right now. I'm working to get here, guys. And if you guys have found my beach home yet, have you guys sent me? You guys haven't sent me their beach homes yet. So if you have not and you need my email, it's below. Or you guys can DM me as well. If you guys have a beach house for sale, please, by all means, send them over to me. I'm really interested in something around. If I had to be specific, it's got to be around like 5 beds, 3 baths. It's got to be bigger than the one I'm in. I'm in like a 2,900 square foot home now. So if it could be like at least, and it has to be bigger than this one. So because I got 2 pooches and a family and I need a backyard. It's got to be enclosed as well. I don't want to be seeing the neighbors. I don't want to have to, because I like to drink my coffee and open the blinds in the morning and have my coffee in hand with only underwear on, guys. I'm just being straightforward with you guys. So, gosh, I love you. I love being straightforward with you guys. Just wake up in the morning and just, yeah, coffee in hand. Oh my gosh. All right. Back to work. Gosh, you guys gotta have some fun here. You gotta have some fun. You guys know laughing actually relieves stress. Like smiling relieves stress, guys. So you guys know, you should smile more. You should close more real estate deals, but you should also smile more. If you close a real estate deal, you probably smile. I'm gonna show you guys how it works. Close about 3 to 5 of them, you'll really see a smile out of me. Let it be a 3 to 5 month. Dear God, all heavens above, let this be a 3 to 5 real estate deal month, and amen. No, you guys gotta take it serious, like meditation wise. You guys meditate. I hope you guys are meditating. All right, so I found a property here. Really like this one here. Looks like it's a row. Looks like a. Ooh, auction starts in a day. I'm not even gonna, it's just too close in. So I'm gonna flip it around so that I can get properties out a few days back. All right, here we go. No, this is in 3 days. Oh my gosh. All right, why is Texas? Texas is supposed to have way more projects than what they're showing me. What's going on here? It's a private seller, foreclosure homes. Let's do foreclosure homes rather than private seller. There we go. Now that's a major difference. All right, we're going to San Antonio. San Antonio and Houston, 1 and 2. Either or. All right, that's why. That makes more sense. All right, so here we go. And this is in Missouri City too, so. So we're going to go and we're going to add this to the calendar. You guys know, just as I speak, you guys just follow the sounds of my handsome voice until we are back in order with having the desktop up and running. Not so sure why this darn thing is so, yeah. But we have a remedy. It's on the way. So I do appreciate you guys. You guys are some real supporters. I'll make sure to get y'all something from the convenience store. Nah, for real, what y'all want? Y'all want something from the convenience store? It's on me. It's on me. All right. Let's see. 2 weeks, 1 5. All right, you guys know I gotta set my dates up to call them on time. So wait, just so long as I actually got the proper address. Let's see. Let me snag the address. And then I'm going to place this inside my notes. All right. And then what I'm going to do next is we're going to place the actual foreclosure date. You got to have the details, guys. I need to be well detail oriented when I'm speaking to these property individuals. I edify my business for a reason. Like I speak highly of my business because no one's gonna give the high etiquette than when I'm talking about myself. Like when I do. Like I don't let anybody edify my business like I do. Like everyone attempts to do it. They attempt to do it, and I'll be like, let me do this. Let me tell you about Even Married Express Homes. Can't nobody tell you about Even Married Express Homes like I can. I mean, even my clients can leave. They can leave the greatest feedback. I'm telling you, they will leave some really good feedback about Even Married Express Homes, but they do not edify us well. They do great at it though. I will say that. If you are watching and you're an Even Married client, hi. This is what we do. But no, on a real tip for you guys. Edify your business in the means that you want others to hear your business. Like I don't mind my clients coming in and saying this is how I do business. This is literally how I feed my family. They have a way of feeding their family. This just happen to be the way that my family eats, and it's how to keep a roof over my head. This is how I continuously succeed and bring out my potential to live not just once you guys learn the fundamental basis, you get through the road of business and getting the fundamentals down packed, and then you start building a status for being a real estate guy of your family, your friends, your associates, your co-workers. Then you build beyond. You gain that freedom because you've been closed 3 to 5 real estate deals after watching the I Am Urban Malachi-RESEAN show. And I thank you guys for viewing, continuously liking, commenting, and subscribing. Then you're living out your purpose. Everyone sells differently. Facts tell, stories sell, and you want to be sure that you're telling individuals your story. How did it happen for you? Because there's going to be many individuals out there in the world who are going to want to know how did you get through some of your roughest days. And so that's why I had to get on here quickly as possible. Like if I had started this back when I was 17. No, it's 2017. My apologies. When I first started looking at real estate, 2017. Man, dude, you guys would have been seeing some rough stuff. Man. But now, for certain, I'm ready to show you guys how we close 3 to 5 real estate deals on a monthly basis. I'm gonna do it on live stream. People say you can't do it. You got to do it live for them. You got to do it twice. But the second time around, do it for yourself. But then do it on the second time around. Record it because it's possible. It's like, how did you close 5 deals in a day? You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but you guys gotta believe me now because I already posted it out there for the world to see now. So you have no other means other than to see how I did do it. All right, September 3rd. So now I got this in here. I got the timing, the date of the auction, but the only thing I didn't have in here is that, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in here now, is the actual trustees' sale information. All right, now and after that's all done, you're just gonna save it in there. You're gonna drop another. So because I'm gonna just use the trustee sale information, use a duplicate, and I'm gonna set the date for 2 weeks out from the day. But today's gonna be the follow-up day. I always do it 2 weeks out just so I can keep my rips off them on a constant reminder within the week before their date. Because I need to be on. I'd rather be on time, guys. Like when I see that their sell date is like 4 weeks out. And my first call is like way out in a month out. I don't want to wait till the last day to call these individuals. They're not gonna remember me if they tell me a no today. That's okay because within another 2 days, 3 days, when I call them back, they might tell me no again. But guess what? I got another reminder that's coming up for a 2 week notice, and I'm gonna call them back then. And then I got another one for a week later. Guess what? If they say no, then hey, look, 5 days later, what you guys got? What you guys got? What didn't work? Let's move. Let's be proactive. Godspeed. We got to get this done. We got to get you out of foreclosure. What can I do within my resources to help you? I demand it from you to let me advocate on your behalf. Like I demand it from them. Like I tell people what I don't ask you. Can I help? Can I advocate on your behalf? I tell you. I'm not gonna sit here and ask, oh, can I help you? Hi, can I buy your home? No, I'm curious if you're interested in selling. Like, I'm gonna demand it from you. I'm not gonna just because you guys are in foreclosure. The property owners are in foreclosure. You guys got to start demanding. So if you're just twiddle footing with them, like yeah, I could do this and I could do that. Maybe it will. And you're gonna be broke. You're gonna be broke. You're gonna be hungry. You're gonna be starving. All the things you don't want to do. Your family's gonna laugh at you. You're gonna be pointless in your business. Your bills are gonna be overbarging your head. You're not gonna know how to exchange your bills of exchange. I bet you guys aren't even reading your contracts. Like at that point, you're not even reading. I know you're not reading your contracts. And I told you guys 42 videos later, if you love your family, read your contracts. Here we are, 43 episode number 43. You guys still haven't read your contract. You still haven't closed the deal yet. What's going on here? You guys don't remember? You got massive. It's not me. You can't say it's me. You can't say I'm not giving you the game. We closing over here. We doing our thing over here. We got clients calling us, and we getting results. We getting them out of foreclosure. We have the results. So we want you to have the results so that we can solve this challenge, this overbarging challenge of foreclosure. So and then I hope Congress out too to pass better laws that are more favorable for the people, we the people. Like somebody got to walk down on Congress and tell them what's going on. Hey, yo, y'all go fix this problem over here. I know y'all say y'all using $7 trillion to spend over in other countries. Y'all ain't fix these potholes yet. What about these people in foreclosure? Y'all go get these people out of foreclosure. What about the people that's living on Medicaid and Medicare and all these other supplements that can't get off of them? Like what we doing about them? Let's solve their challenge. All right, so here we go. I've got the address now. Next thing to do is I gotta find out who owns this property, guys. So I'm going to Netter Online, get straight to it. You guys know me, I'm a problem solving naturalist. I'm getting straight to the solutions. I have options for you. I don't just give you one option. The world gonna give you a million different options, death by a million choices, a million decisions. But I'm gonna help. My objective here is to advocate for you to make a decision. I get paid to help you make adult decisions. That's what we're here to do. Make an adult decision. Make a mature decision. Are you of sound mind to make a decision today? We are here to assure of that. All right, so this company does not have what seems to be, nope, I stand corrected. I found their tax office. So I need to find out who's paying taxes on this property. Assessors, tax collectors, home state exemption, taxes. All right, so I'm already under that page, it seems as though. But if I'm not, we're still gonna click it again. Let's see. Let's see. Let's get straight to it. One day in real estate is like 7 days here on earth. We have to make do with the timing that we have available. Property owner says, "Oh well, I got time. I'm gonna figure it out." No, you don't. You ain't got no time. What could we do today? We gotta talk to your wife. Okay, would she want you in foreclosure? She wouldn't want you in foreclosure. Would she approve of you getting out of foreclosure today? Okay, let's do what we need to do to get it done today. We ain't gotta wait till tomorrow to do that. We can tell her, hey honey, we out of foreclosure, but the next steps is the guy I am Irvin Malachi-RESEAN told us exactly what we needed to do. Get it done. Collect the check. I collect checks, guys. I'm a check hoarder. I hoard checks. Cash them things. Cash them checks. I ain't got no business sitting on money. Every second of my time is monetized. A time block for myself, of course, but you guys got monetized. All right, so this one seems as though it doesn't have it. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Going to parcel because I don't want to pull to utilize you guys' time. So I'm gonna go ahead and use parcel. I wasn't able to find the tax assessors on that site, so I know they're gonna have it for me on where I'm looking at. Here we go. And I found the property owner just like that. Snap. And I found the house as well. Able to find the two owners of it, so I'm just gonna grab their names, put them in my notes. All right, cool, that's in there. All right, so next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and call these individuals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split their names up the way I got them here in my notes. I'll put them together, but a lot of time I move the numbers around, move the names around. Things get a little jumbled up. So there we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and save this so that doesn't go anywhere. So simple mathematician. If you guys need a way of actually keeping up to date with all of your leads, all your portfolio properties, I do have an Excel spreadsheet that you guys can use. And it was a video that I did before that you guys could go and review. It looks really nice. It's put together. It's neat. I mean, you guys may want to take a little bit more detailed look into it. I also have a means for you guys to have the scripts. If you guys need any scripts, I have the scripts. They're free 99, guys. They're not partially free. They're completely free, all for you guys. I don't give these out anywhere else other than the I Am Irvin Malachi-RESEAN show. All right, so next thing is once I have their names, I'm going to go to fastpeoplesearch.com, truepeoplesearch.com. 2 is better than 1. I'm going to double check just to ensure that I don't have this property in my notes already. For some reason, the property's address is reeking. Oh, it's not. Not good. I just looked it up. Okay. All right, cool. So we're just going to use this here. Drop that. All right, we got a name. We got both property owners here. We're gonna place this number here in my notes. I put all my notes together first, guys, before I just jump out there. Take notes while they trying to make our quotes. All right, we got email addresses here. I'm actually going to use these email addresses afterwards, so just place these at the very bottom. I can stack the email addresses. One thing about sending out the email is I could BCC those emails like that. We gotta make sure I got the correct individuals. Okay, so yes. And then I also need to make sure that the numbers that I'm using are not duplicates either. And that is not all the numbers. She has more numbers. Cool. So I'm gonna just place these numbers in here. And that would do. All right, so now I'm gonna jump over to truepeoplesearch.com or Fast People Search. My apologies, to just fact check my own numbers. You're more than welcome to start calling these individuals as soon as you see the number on your screen. But for the sake and purpose of this recording, I do everything out. I do it fundamental. Keep it super simple. Just never know. You may have somebody who is half your age. Some of y'all are like twice my age, and you guys are watching me. And you want to know how to close real estate deals. It's cool. It's okay. I'll show you guys how to do it. I'm gonna do it at a very fundamental level so you can earn and learn. All right, so we got that property owner in there. Let me make sure that I got all the emails properly, correctly, and assertively. And then I'm just going to drop these down in the email section. Oh, they're the same emails, not necessary. So, all right, that's good. That's always good to see is confirmation. If the numbers look the same, then there's no point in actually putting them up there twice. Then what I also like to do is I like to run through the numbers really quickly to make sure I don't have any duplicates on either parties, in which I see already I do. So super simple is to knock down all the numbers that are not duplicates and place them up to the top. Or what I do is I just come in and just delete them. To make sure that these numbers are all. Don't want to delete the duplicates. I mean, do not want to delete the ones that are not duplicates. Cool. All right. All right, so these are duplicates too. Let's go ahead and grab these. We're gonna remove these. Cool. All right, so we got numbers now. All right, so we're going to give these folk a call. Good evening, ma'am. You speak to Mr. Earl, please.
Who's this?
Yes, my name is Malachi. I'm with Eva Mayor Express Homes. How you doing this evening, sir? Okay. All right, we're gonna call him back. But what I need to do first is, for whatever reason, did not have the date up here, so I'm just go ahead and circle back on that call. He was trying to figure out what I'm calling him for. That's why it was an impregnated pause.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Hey, sorry about that.
No, not a worry. The reason I'm calling to stop the foreclosure that's coming up on September the 3rd. Have you had an opportunity to speak to your lender?
I'm not a homeowner, sir. I don't know why you keep calling this number.
Oh, my apologies. You know how I can get in contact with the owner?
No.
Okay, my apologies. All right. If you know anybody that needs a house for any reason under the sun, you give me a call back, okay? All right, you take care. That was so much simpler to say than to uprudely, but he said he apologized. So take people for their apologies. And he also said he was going to give him a referral too. So hold him on their accountability. All right, so I'm gonna send him a short little message about the follow up. It's gonna be super simple. A lot of times I do the follow ups just to, or the referrals too, just so I know I don't do the number again. If the team has to call them again, they can check the call logs and check the message log, and they can see that I sent them a referral, and they're not calling the same numbers twice. But many times over, what we just do is like 3 phone calls, leave them a voicemail. If we don't get anything, or 3 phone calls, we don't get anything, leave them a voicemail. After the voicemail, we send them a text. You send them a text. Your best bet is to send them an email if it's a possible email that attains to the name. Next steps from there is either door knocking or sending them a mailer. Once it's getting to door knocking and mailing, I'm at the point where it's like I'll figure out what's best next, but referral. As always, best to say, just referral. Your best time basis is with solving the property owner's challenge, and that entails being able to get in contact with somebody. So many times individuals that don't want to be found, sometimes they're facing financial arrest with their phone not even on. So you got to take them for what they are. He said, I don't know why y'all just keep calling this number. That was the first time I ever spoke to that individual, ever. All right, so that number didn't work. Let's get straight to it. And that number was a duplicate number, I think. I just seen 87, 42, 87. No, it's a different number. Okay. Let's go ahead and call this one. This time, I noticed I did a little bit. I'm probably gonna review this video back, but I definitely did rushed my way through that one. I don't need to rush don't rush the script for anybody. That's for certain. I'm even doing better than that. Doing better with that. Is that I'm not allowing the individual to overspeak me. I have a script I need to abide by. I need to make sure that you got all the details that you can hear. You know, you read the fine print and the disclosures. You ain't figure out, oh, I had $1 million this whole time. I could have just hit the button and get X, Y, Z and got my money. Read the disclosures. As I say, read the fine print. And so my vocals are my fine print.
Please leave your message for. Please leave your message for.
Hitting the end button and knowing somebody's calling you is crazy work. I mean, at best, you can send me a text message. Hey, look, this is not best opportune time, but I'll call you when I'm finished up here.
Please leave your message for
120 seconds to do that.
Angela Tennyson.
That's who I need to talk to. Good evening, Miss Tennyson. This is Malachi with Eva Express Homes calling the concerns of your property at 2103 Rittenmore Drive. I'm calling to stop the foreclosure that is coming up on September 3rd, 2024, at 12 p.m. If you would like to keep the property, live in the property, we can discuss that option. It is available to you. And or if you want to take the property off your shoulders, it's truly up to you. Give me a call back. Best case contact number to discuss these options. Your options are 202-878-3736. Once again, that number is 202-878-3736. It'd be greatly appreciated. Hope to hear from you in due time. Take care. Bye. It is crazy work. Yo, you got the solution to my challenge. I'm picking up the phone. I don't care how many thousand other individuals I gotta go through to find the right one. I'm gonna go through 999, and that one gonna be it. Now y'all see 99, 90, as it's 99 homes. I gotta call 99 homeowners and call them up and tell them how to solve their challenge. That's how this works here, guys. That's how that works, family. Yeah, that's crazy where you don't answer the phone. It's crazy where chat down in the comment section. Yo, you guys liking this? You guys getting some value from this? This is pretty good. Like you get to see exactly my responses to these individuals who literally get my phone call. Like, and they'll hit the end button. Like, you know, they hit the end button. No text, no response. Like, just a complete blank endorsement at the end of it. Oh, I'm just not gonna answer. I like to be in a financial rut. It just I don't laugh. I don't laugh at people's downfall. One thing that's not funny is financial hardships. That's what we're not laughing at. But it's just some of the darnest things people do. It's like, man, you gotta be some kind of character. All right, let's see. We are going with the sending them a text, and then I'm gonna send them an email because both of those numbers were more than likely who I needed to speak with. So I enjoy the cold calling whole game of cold calling for sure. It uplifts my spirits, to be honest with you. To speak to individuals, even knowing that, like, I'm still reaching out to individuals and they may not know have for them is of value to them more than they may know themselves. Um, it defeats the purpose of, even really saying that. It just simply amazes, it ceases to amaze me when individuals just do what they do to stay poor. I'm for one do my best with the opportunities that are set before me, to assure that all my endeavors are in order, and assertively assuring that my future is secured by the decisions I make. So I make myself proud of the decisions I make today, for the future me. May not always be the best, but I give it my best. I do better. That's one thing for certain. But I just don't do this. I don't do poor. It's poor and like it's like one thing. Like, broken is a mindset, but being poor, it's a scary place to be, guys. It's frightening to be poor. Like, I'm afraid of $1 trillion because it's like I've never been there. I've never experienced the trillion dollars. So that's why I say trillionaire energy. I need to figure it out over time. I see Dan Pena, talks about being a trillionaire man. I watch a lot of his shows, but it's no experience like having your own experience. All right, so I'm gonna jump on having this emailed over, and I wanna do one more lead with you guys. I'm gonna do my best to get another lead out on here. But I need to send them an email first. I noticed in my last video, episode 42, I didn't send them an email to this morning, so I needed to make sure that I did right. I have to pass on the torch properly in all perfection ways that I'm able to. Y'all know that last man? Last man always matters. That's why he shouts out. Y'all never notice in the military they say they call for last man. Say last man, call out. You gotta call out for that last man. Yeah. Last man has accountabilities, covers the rear ends of the team. Oh man, I don't like how it does it on this device. It looks crazy on this device. It looks like it's a glob of me just rambling. Okay, I believe that'll do. So now I'm gonna do one more. I think I'm gonna hop on TikTok and do like a 2 hour, 3 hour special. I think TikTok is a lot better for long term, long change individuals who are looking for like quick turnarounds. Um, More of these short forms that I'm doing on here on these lives are for like individuals who are just seeking to gain a quick knowledge. And I believe you all really appreciate the insights I give. So I do my best to bring out the betterness in myself, for you all to be able to see it first-handedly how I do this business on a consistent basis. Because I don't want y'all to think this is sunshine and rainbows. I want you to know that when you get in this, you gotta have grit, and determination. All right. I'm actually going to save that last number I called into my notes because I need to make sure that I um, have it noted in my calendar that the email or the name that I heard was assertive to the individual. So we'll put both names in here. All right, so we got both property owners' names and information, and then I don't have both, but I'm suspected of having one. 251. Okay, and I gotta follow up. Cool. All right, let's get groovy. All right, I'm gonna call another individual. There we go. All right. I need to do a QC for a moment, guys. QC. I'm gonna do a QC really quickly. QC. Okay, that'll work. All right, masterpiece. Master my piece. All right, this one I'm gonna use Zoom.com because I haven't used Zoom lately. XOME.com. Haven't used this one in quite some time. And therefore, I believe this might be a good one to go through. So let's see. We still got a little bit of time on the clock, so go to a state I've been doing some good work here. All right, let's see this. Okay, I need them at least 2 weeks out, so I got some time. Just in case if I need to do a follow up with them, so anything closer to the 30th would do. Okay, here we go. Got a foreclosure trustee sale, and okay, here we go, guys. All right. Now each motivation level that just populated in mind. Each motivation has a different level of motivation. I said that backwards, didn't I? Each marketing tactic that we use faces a different challenge. So the way that I approach a probate is not going to be the same way I approach a foreclosure, and the way I approach a FRSBA is not going to be how I approach someone that I just met. That's telling me that they need to refinance on their house. Each individual is going to be certainly different. So you'll hear me get more returns on phone calls through FRSBOs because they're already motivated to sell. They have an incentive to meet their quota, which they're seeking to get for a property. Now, the same thought processing occurs with the foreclosure. You just have to discover where their mode of motivation is, and start honing in on it so that they are reminded of why they're selling, and then you capitalize when they actually are needing to sell. So first find the motivation, and then capitalize on the reason why they're selling. So the why is always big. 2 words: why and how. Why are you selling? How do you look to get this done? You want to take the long route? Realtor. Not knocking my realtors by all means. Uh, However, if you guys want to get this done earliest, it's wholesale it. If you want to be in that sweet spot, we may need to do some litigations here, and we may need to find if there was any wrongdoings and consistencies that are, I'm not gonna say litigate, but we need to have arbitration. See, figure out what kind of arbitrations you guys got going on in the clause. They don't want to play fair game. Then we can litigate, but you don't always got to jump to litigation. But you can arbitrarily work your way to get the thing to get the results you're seeking. Just a little caveat tip for you guys. Just view on my show. You guys not gonna get this everywhere. Did I tell y'all that? You know, you're not gonna get that kind of details. Read your contracts. Read your contracts. Not gonna get this medication everywhere, guys. I assure you guys are going to 80-20 principles, guys. For you guys watching an hour of my show, you guys are gonna have better 80% results that you're gonna find out there on YouTube on like 10 different videos, because I used to go like crazy watching YouTube videos, and then I started implementing the system and only like 20% of energy. But then when I started putting like 80% of my focus and getting 20% of the results, I noticed that, well, look, if I flip it around, I put 20% of my focus on this just here, I can have 80% of the results. And then with the Pareto principle, all I do is I always manifest more deals, more real estate deals. I manifested you all watching this show now. You all became family just from watching this, from liking and viewing, and knowing that we endorsed by Eva Mary Express Home. So now you guys know that we endorsing the show. Hey, look, this company here is always going to be open to buying and selling a real estate property. So you can contact them, and they can get in contact with you. And or if you want to endorse the show, so you guys can have your nice logo up there as well. It's always good to have a security interest. We do take security donations. Okay, so for my next call, I'm using this site here, so it's going to be a little bit different because they don't have a button where, oh, they do. Look at me about to go tell a fib. Oh, but the calendar is set up different, so all we need to do, super simple. We're not going to overcomplicate this. It's no point overcomplicating this. I don't know why people overcomplicate this business. It's super simple. People overcomplicate it. I guess because they get something from it. I don't know what they get from overcomplicating this, but I sure as wish they wouldn't. But then there's me. I don't wish for anything. I just work for it. I just perform. Like working's not even in my vocabulary. The fact that I have to use word work because I'm dealing with peons, so you guys to understand. On a normal basis, we talk performance. We speak on performance. How is your business performing? What is the RI you see in your business? That's how we discuss it. When you talk about work, you talking about 9 to 5. You talking about flipping burgers and bussing and tables and all of the peon kind of stuff that goes on. Tip for my lingo specialists out there. We're not faking it till we making it. We making it happen. We earnestly put it in our leisure. Is that a trick question? Yes. Miss me with that rap. You better do numbers. Well, I can't wait till I hit $1 billion on this YouTube so y'all can I'm gonna have all my haters know it's coming. Like they know I'm 26 years old. They know it's within either this year or 20 by the time I turn 27. $1 billion. We're gonna hit $1 billion. Like you may as hell go ahead and write it. Hell, write the check out. Like, that's the beauty of it. Like my haters know me. They know about me. They know my works. You see how I did that? The peon is out there. All of my. I'm telling you, my haters are performers. Like they straight. They get it done. Like that's one thing about me. My haters are individuals that motivate me for the reason that like they getting it too. They not peons. They not 9 to 5ers. They all of my like everyone that's against me are not 9 to 5ers. They don't have time to hate against me and have a job too. It's just not gonna happen. Like they don't have that they don't have the capacity in them. So it's a beautiful thing. Ain't no way in the world they can still watch me flourish and still work a 9 to 5. That's crazy. It's crazy work. I would literally drive you insane. I'm always doing something new. I'm always adding, implementing, but I'm saying I'm me. I'm changing and growing and beautifying. And yeah, I'm putting my lead in, by the way. But I'm always updating something new, man. I'm always bringing something new that's gonna help my people. Like that's my family. My family is number one to me, man. Like I don't care what goes on. My family come first. You gotta put God first. Whatever your thought process is, put your intuition first. And put your family because you're gonna need to live. You need to leave a legacy. You gotta leave a legacy with some people. You can't leave your legacy out there in works and all the other money and everything else. But you gotta always have that number one, and then that follow up support. Support line is crazy. My support line is crazy. Like you think BLM was crazy doing riots? I'm telling you. Send a city up in the uproar. Okay, so we'll have this lead in here now. It's about 13 days out, so it's just about where I needed to be at anyhow. But I do not need to be that late in the evening. So what I'm gonna do is make sure this lead has the foreclosure details up here.